Welcome to another week. We're in Angoulême and I just dropped off my friend Frauke to go back to Germany, and it's the week of the yoga retreat and we've got tons and tons to do. I am Amadeus and I'm renovating a 13th century chateau. To be all honest with you, it's just a half. And you're watching my vlog about my new life in France. And I want to do some shopping today in Angoulême, get everything ready. So let's go to Grand Frais. Welcome to another week in the southwest of France. We just finished our shopping trip to Grand Frais, and now I'm heading off to Carrefour, which is just next to it, basically, to get some other things that I still wanted and needed. It's 9:40 a.m. It's really, we're really early, but Frauke had to leave at 9:20, I think. Her train left, so that's why we had to bring her to Angoulême quite early. But I don't mind, it was really calm in Grand Frais. Just a few more things in Carrefour, and then we'll be heading back home. Kind of wandering around and not really knowing what I want, but oh well. So I think we've got sort of everything. We will need to go anyway to Angoulême again to do some other shopping, because we need to pick up the one person that signed up for the yoga retreat. Now let's pack everything into the car and let's go back home. I have really not talked about a lot about the benefits of the solar panels that are up now. I've really been saving, if I can trust the power meter that I've installed, I've really been saving half of the energy, or some days, even if it was really sunny, I produced more than half of my energy from the solar panels, which is 3 kilowatt hours that they can produce at their peak performance. So this means now I got on the best day so far, which wasn't like super sunny, I got 16 kilowatt hours, which is already quite a lot of energy. Soon it's whirlpool season again, building it up now with the help of my ex-husband who's come to do the yoga retreat. Oh gosh, managed quite a lot today. Pool is filling up, the whirlpool. And cleaned out everything, cleaned out the garden like crazy, as you could see. I mean, gosh, it's been a day. I think we've done quite a lot. It's 5 o'clock now. I think I'm calling it a day. Tomorrow I'll need to tackle the outdoor space, so the open barn and the room for the guests, and then it'll be done, because Wednesday probably we need to go shopping before one last time for all the stuff that we're going to cook during the week. And then, yes. Oh god, what a week. You guys. It is Tuesday and we're cleaning the patio today. So I decided in the end to put this chair back here and just this one here, just for the yoga for now. And then we'll see from there. Just cleaned all of this in the back and did a little row of plants here and kind of trying to get everything clean there. Always cleaning. Yeah, but we're getting there. We're getting there. It's gonna look nice. Hopefully. I really hope. My problem is that I always have like such high standards and wishes on how it's supposed to look, and it's never enough for me. But oh well, it is what it is. Got to deal with it. Looking at the garden now, I'm like, what have I done? Oh, but it's nothing that won't grow back, and also the same point, it was just like so overgrown and really had to go down. And it's good, it's gonna be mulch for the future, and it's also, yeah, step by step. It's so hard sometimes not to get lost. I've mentioned that in previous videos, not to compare yourself to others and to other people's achievements and how much they can achieve, because I tend to compare myself with people who have been doing like those Chateau renovations for years and years and years, first of all. Second of all, they are a big family and I'm just me. And yeah, so I need to cut myself some slack, and I'm getting better with it. Getting better at it like every single day. I'm like, okay, you know what? Let's distance ourselves from this. Let's just know what I've achieved, and I can only do so much as a single person. It is what it is. I can't be everywhere at the same time, and I can't do everything at the same time. That's it. Oh, hello, and welcome back from our walk. I'm just like getting some stuff out for cleaning the green room, because I started cleaning the green room, or actually just freshening it up, because it's actually already clean. And in Germany, I always buy those tabs. Welcome to the green room bathroom. And they are really good for the toilet. You just put them in and let them do their thing. And they really deep clean everything, and they also get rid of odors, of everything basically. And you see, it's working its magic. The green room also has a selection of books that are, well, quite interesting. There was Was man von hier aus sehen kann, which is a really fabulous book in German. Then there's a book about Poitou-Charentes. And there's a Country Escape by Katie Ford, which I haven't read, but the other ones are my books actually. It's Ray Bradburn's Fahrenheit 451 and Mrs. Dalloway by Virginia Woolf. So it's kind of a broad selection of things. I really like the idea of having books in here. So it's almost done. Just put this back in here. Made all of this and prepared the towels. Just now I have those two lights that are chargeable, that are USB powered, and they go in there and there. They need to be charged up. So they're charging right now, but the bathroom is all set and done. And yes, I think we're kind of done up here. Now I just want to hoover downstairs, wipe the floors as well downstairs. And then I think I'll sit down and respond to some of your comments, because I haven't done that yet since Sunday, and I really want to. And I think I'll also just want to leave a little handwritten note. And yes. So, just hoovered everything again. I think that's it for today. I'm gonna sit down and reply to all your comments now, and I'll see you on the other side, I guess. I need tea. And actually, I didn't tell you the saddest news. Haniti is leaving by the end of this week. And we haven't talked about with my ex-husband how long she'll be gone, how long he's taking her, because we're switching. We're kind of like having her both. I know it sounds like odd, but that's the system we have implemented, and she seems to be doing fine. So as long as she's fine, that's the most important bit. The rest, So it will be the last video, probably, where Aniti's in, which makes me really sad because I see, for me, she's kind of like my video accomplice. She's the one person, I say person, she's the one being that's also in the videos, except for me. You'll have to make do with just me. I'm really sorry. This pigeon just was in my chimney. What are you doing there? Why? No comment from the pigeon. Good morning, everyone. I just woke up and got dressed, and I don't know, it's been a weird night. I don't know why. It's been like not very restful. And today we're going to Angoulême to get some shopping done, and metro, Grand Frais, you name it. I made a full vegan menu for the next few days, and we are going to shop for that to be able to not go shopping the next few days. And later on that day also the guest arrives, so we'll have to pick him up from the station in Angoulême. That's why we're combining everything. Just put up the finishing touches in the green room, put up the lights again because they had to charge, because these are USB powered, because I didn't want to run electrical cords in that wall, or I didn't think about it back then, basically. But I searched and I found actually those lights that are really cool, and maybe I'll put a link somewhere in the description box for you to see. Now the next thing would be to tackle the signs of the pigeon, because the pigeon flew against the wall, you know, when we freed it yesterday night. That was the thing. Removing that, or actually like repainting the wall just a bit. So that's the next step on the agenda. I didn't think this needed a refresh so soon. Okay, that's done. Now it looks much better. I'm changing back to my normal clothes, because I'm just like putting on those painting clothes, because I know why. If I don't put them on, then I'll definitely ruin my good clothes, like I did so many times in this house. Where I just started projects and I was like, oh, I'm actually wearing my normal clothes. Look at these, they are so cute. I just put them together yesterday. And I'm just rushing. I prepared the soup for tonight already, so that's done. I made my first try with a cream cheese, with a vegan homemade cream cheese. So I'm gonna report on that as well once we have tasted it. I guess we'll be guinea pigs. And if that works, I can produce my own cream cheese in quite a easy manner. Yeah, now getting ready to get everything sorted that we can go to Angoulême. You see, I also set up this little tea bar up here. Like this, my guests can just like take tea and water anytime they want. And yeah, I think it's like nice to have this, especially when you're doing yoga. It's just nice to have a bit of warmth as well. And off we go to Angoulême, I think now. Just finished our shopping trip to Metro. Got so much stuff. And also, because my ex-husband also wanted some more things for home, like champagne and things like this. So I bought all of this, a lot of stuff. We just got back. I just went up, and because we went to garden to have a little coffee and some cupcakes, and then we picked up the guest, and then we returned, and then I also got some cupcakes for Alexi. And look what he gave me. I just went up to the bar because he was at the bar, and to give him the cupcakes, he got me peonies. Oh, they're so beautiful. And because his colleague is right here right now, and they went to Pigu, you know, remember when we went to that market? I will put a link to that video somewhere, because I did a video last summer about that, and oh, they are so beautiful. This market is so beautiful. I can't wait to go back once the days are really nice. It's about half an hour away from me, So yeah, now I'll be going into the kitchen, starting to cook dinner. Oh gosh, I can't even speak anymore. And then I'll update you after. It was supposed to be sunny today. It was supposed to be nice. What is it? It's rainy. I'm tired of the rain. Can somebody please stop the rain? I mean, we've had quite a lot of rain. I think it's okay. I think the rain may stop now. I think I'm ready for summer. Just walking down to get everything ready for, I mean, they're starting off with yoga first, and then I'll be preparing breakfast. I just saw, after the release of my newest video, I've lost a few subscribers. So I'm kind of trying to think and also pick your brains. If you have ideas for video formats, what you would like to see, if there's anything in particular that I could make a video on, then I'd really love to have your input, because I'm doing this for you, you know. Yes, I'm doing it for me as well, but I'm also doing it for my viewers. So if there's anything that you can tell me, I'll be quite glad to know. You guys, I am so incredibly tired today. I don't know what's happening. I really don't know. But it is already almost 2 o'clock, and I think it is about time to start cooking again, because I did want to make another cream cheese for tomorrow from soy milk, and I'll make a separate video about that, explaining. I also need to make a 3-course meal for tonight, which will be a carrot and ginger soup, and then a shepherd's pie with lentils, and as dessert we'll have just a simple pudding with some strawberries, and I think I'm going to start with the pudding. But before we start any of this, I need to make the cream cheese. Just finished making the video for the cooking. You will get to see the cooking video next week on Friday. But as I'm cooking here, look, the weather turned out really beautiful now. I have prepared a 3-course meal. I have baked a bread, or baking a bread brioche. I have made recorded at least the first cooking video. Did a lot of washing up in between so that the kitchen always stays clean and nice. And I've really been up on my feet all day. I'm just really tired now, and it's 5 o'clock, and I've also prepared, you've seen me prepared the yogas for tonight. So all of that is done. I think I might just lie down for a second. So as I am laying the table for the dinner, they have started their first evening yoga session. It's so cute. I just really had to lie down for another moment. I really feel that my body is also really weak. I think it's just like a combination of everything, you know, like I said already in one of the many videos. And as they are finishing up, the sun is coming back out. What is this strange thing in the sky? Oh, it's the sun. It's back. Oh, incredible. It's like I can't wait for it to be more sunny, nicer, everything. Just on the way down, they're doing yoga. Let's see, maybe they're even doing yoga outside, because it's actually not that bad. I mean, not that cold. I'm just feels so much better once the sun is out, and I mean, it is the 31st of May. I think it's about time. But oh well, yeah. It's another day of cooking, preparing, because we want to do a trip to the Atlantic coast tomorrow. That means I want to prepare 2 meals already, or at least prepare everything for Saturday's dinner, because also Saturday's dinner Alexi and Justine will join, which I'm really happy about. And then we'll have time to just go to the Atlantic coast and visit, because then I would come with them for that trip. So I still have all of these. I'd at least like to plant all the cauliflowers, these and this one. So let's try to do that and try to put them in the ground, and hopefully. I had a thing with the dahlias that I tried. I surrounded them with branches of rosemary from my rosemary. Actually, they've been growing without being eaten so far. So maybe that's the trick. I'm hoping it is. The salads are growing like crazy. And the beans as well. And did you see? Can you see? Like there? The first broad beans. And I still had these seeds. I mean, I have lots of seeds. But I'm thinking of putting them into the ground directly and just seeing what they'll be like. I don't know. I just thought, might as well. I mean, for the cucumber, it might already be too late, but it's also... The weather's been so off that maybe it's actually a good timing to put the cucumber in and just try and see if it grows. When it grows, it's nice. If it doesn't, it's gonna be what it's gonna be, right? I hope you can hear me over the noise of the of the dishwasher. Oh god, it is 3:30 and I have done so much. This is crazy. I cooked all 3 courses, so I prepared all 3 courses for tonight, which is a beetroot hummus. I'm just gonna need to cut some raw veggies for that, but that I'll do tonight. So beetroot hummus with raw veggies. Then that is followed by stuffed bell pepper, which is stuffed with quinoa. It's like a blend with quinoa and chickpeas and white beans. And that culminates in a apple crumble, which is where the apples have been soaked in Pinot, but not the wine, you know, the specialty that I was talking about, the liquor from Charente. And they're topped with buckwheat crumble. So that also will have to go in the oven later. To the bell peppers, I'll also made a cashew cheese sauce to put on top. Yeah, I think that's it. And I also prepared for tomorrow's dinner, which is going to be enchiladas filled with sweet potato and kidney beans, and a bit of tofu, I think. So I will need to still make the enchilada sauce that goes on top before you put it in the oven. And the rest the filling I will do tomorrow, because I think that is going to be fine. And the starter tomorrow is going to be a avocado and cucumber gazpacho, which I already prepared. I also prepared already mousse au chocolat from the aquafaba. So from the chickpea can water for tomorrow night's dinner as well. So that's already ready. We've done a bed. So yeah, I am just cleaning up a bit, and then I'll do the enchilada sauce, and I'll see you on the other side of all of this. So I'm finally sitting down with a coffee in bed. Oh, it's been mad in like the last few hours. We did so much, but it's really good. So just made a thumbnail for this video, and yeah, I just wanted to quickly talk to you about how it is, like how I feel about this whole retreat business. And I have to say that I am quite pleasantly surprised at how much fun I have, like cooking these big meals. I know that it's really tiring. I think having someone else teach and me not taking care of the guests all the time is really so good. And I think that I wanna, like I said, I might not be doing or I'm trying not to do the B&B next year, maybe just for a month or two in the summers, but the rest of the year maybe to have more retreats. So in case any of you are yoga teachers or painters, whatever your skill set is, I'd be really happy to hear from you if you wanted to bring a group of people here. Can accommodate 5 people. 6, kind of like 7, the absolute maximum. But I think like 5 is quite good because one can go into the blue room, into the small room, and then always 2 people in the green room, 2 people in the pink room. So like this, I think it's a very intimate kind of retreat then, but I do think that it can be quite cute. If any of you are interested, let me know. And yeah, I think I was really, really stressed about this, and I still am. I'm just, it's like all going back and forth. And yesterday I lost like, I think 15 subscribers or something. And it really triggered something in me. It really triggered this financial worry that I have as a freelancer that I've always had. It really triggered something within me. And it triggered this fear. And I keep on thinking, and I think it's a theme of my last few months or my last few years, how to deal with these situations and how to become financially independent so that I can actually run all of this without, it's a B&B is not a very lucrative business unless you're in a hotspot of tourism. We're not, obviously. We're very much in the very calm part of France, and there's not many people passing through here. And all honestly, I do prefer having kind of more curated guests, if that makes sense. So yeah, I think it's about reevaluating and trying to see, and also not trying to stress out too much about it, because I think for me, YouTube is such a big thing, and I'm having so much fun doing it, and I really love doing it. I really love documenting my life. I really enjoy talking to you guys. So, and just bringing you along and talking about my feelings, talking about also just like setting an example, or just being out there and letting people know it's okay to feel all these things and to be worried, and that not everything's just like la-di-da, not everything is just going to be wonderful, and you're not going to be jumping around in the fields all the time, aren't you? That's absolutely normal, and I'm a very positive thinking person, but I do have these fears within me as well, because I do want to keep this place, It's like I want to be able to afford to live here. I want to really concentrate on making something out of this. And maybe one day, like I said, I think in one video already, expanding a bit and trying to see that this part of the chateau is basically becomes a full B&B where I can just like teach in the kitchen, for example, or things like this. It's like there's 1 million ideas, 1 million ways to do one thing, but it's just like trusting the process sometimes that's hard. And I know that you have to trust the process. And I have been freelancing for almost 10 years now. Never had to do anything different than my job, or than the thing I set out to do. So I consider myself really lucky, and I know that. But at the same time, I know that for now I've always made it. And yes, I've had support. I'm not going to lie. I've had support from my parents, and my parents are still supporting me whenever they can. And I'm incredibly grateful for them. And actually, me realizing this and all of this and putting all the work into YouTube and trying to make YouTube work, they're actually really supportive. And I would not have expected them being as supportive as they are. I mean, they've supported me throughout my whole life. I mean, without them, I could have never gone to ballet school, because ballet school is not cheap. I mean, at least like when you leave at age 16, you know, it's like then your parents have to afford it, you know. And I got a scholarship in my last year, which really saved us, because my dad had lost his job, and he came and he actually said like, oh, you know, maybe you will have to stop attending ballet school, like professional ballet school, like state ballet school. And we sat down and I was like, all right, okay. And it really looked dire at one point. And then out of the blue, I just got a scholarship from the Konrad Adenauer Foundation in Berlin for a year. And that saved me. And that's what I mean. I have trust in life, but sometimes it's not as easy to trust in life. But yeah, I do think that if you work hard, and I'm not saying like if you think positive, things are going to happen, because I think just thinking positive won't help, you know. It's like you have to put in the work without overworking. And that's my problem that I'm still working on. I'm working on not overworking. Yes. Okay. I think this video is going to be really long. Sorry. But I really had the urge to sit down with you guys and talk a bit, like more real talk, you know? Here we are, dinner is served. So I'm just waiting. They just finished up with the yoga. So I just went up after, I guess, dinner. I wanted to film a bit after, but things got in the way. I mean, like, just like lots of stuff that needed to be done still. So I'm in the bathroom, it's late, I'm going to bed, and I shall see you probably tomorrow at the Atlantic coast. Good morning, everyone. Just got out of the shower and now preparing everything for the trip to the Atlantic, and I shall see you at the Atlantic. Welcome to the coast! That's about like 2 hours 20 away. And yeah, just arrived. So the Côte Sauvage is the part of the coast of the Atlantic that goes down from La Rochelle down into almost, not really Bordeaux, but it's quite a big stretch actually. It's super nice because it's white beaches and you've got really nice place to just take a walk, because you've got lots of surfers here, so it also doesn't get too crowded during summers. It's really nice. And back there in the distance you can see the Phare de la Coubre, which is a lighthouse. Alrighty, you guys, welcome back to the Chateau. I'm just folding up napkins and setting up the table for tonight's last dinner of the yoga retreat. And yeah, we just got back. So luckily I prepared most of the stuff that I was about to cook today. I hope you had fun in this vlog. I'm not really sure how long this vlog turned out now, but I hope you did have fun watching it, and I hope it gave you a bit of an insight on how the retreat was and how it all went and what all happened this week. It's been an eventful week and I'm really I'm looking forward to a few calm days, and I have, I think, 4 or 5 days where I'm a bit off basically. So I'm gonna enjoy it. I'm also going to edit. I need to edit this video tomorrow because it's premiering tomorrow, so I can show it to you guys. So yes, thank you so much for watching. I'm just gonna keep on setting the table, and I will see you on Wednesday for another vlog. Thank you so much for subscribing. If you haven't, please consider subscribing. You can also check out my Patreon if you want to support me even more. Every little bit counts, and thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for all your support and all your comments and all your lovely input. So let's grow this community together, and I shall see you next week. À bientôt et au revoir from the southwest of France. Bisous!